Yeah. Hey, when my deacon pull up and he tell you repent, why Pastor say, what do you mean? Got Captain Sakar, he bringing that fire. Yo, Pastor sweating from the heat. Got Captain Pallu on the streets, and Captain AZ finna preach. Man, you know he gon' show up. Shout out Captain Noah, he make you question your beliefs. We are the guys, we are the guys.
So the brother was bringing out the commandments, like today is the Sabbath, right? We got to keep the Sabbath, right? And also, how you keep the Sabbath is Hebrews 10, 24. You got to keep it because this is what the devil done to us, right? Separated us. You understand? You say your people went through slavery. You know, you understand the history. Yes, you are Israelite. You went through this. Your people went through this. God said he was going to do that to us. You are us. You understand? Watch this. Read.
Hebrews chapter 10 and verse 24.
Now you got to step it up. You have to step it up now. Now you got to do what God say do. You believe in God, right? Yes. But you got to do what he say do, right? Read. Watch what he say do. Read.
And let us consider one another.
We got to consider one another. That's why we out here, to wake our brothers up, because we considering one another. Read.
To provoke unto love and to good works.
Do you know what love is? Let me show you what love is. Read that real quick. I'm going to show you what love is, because our people do not know what love is. We do not know what love is according to the Bible. Love ain't always hugs and kisses. Right now, me telling you to keep the commandments, that's love. All right, so I should read.
1 John chapter 5 and verse 3.
Bring it out.
For this is the love of God.
For this is the love of God. Read.
That we keep his commandments.
That we keep his commandments. Do you understand that? So one of his commandments is you got to gather together with us. You understand? You can't be by yourself. 792-1. You can't be by yourself. Because that's when they take advantage of us. We separate. What they call you in the world? Because I know we don't have you on the sign right here, but in the world, what would be your nationality? You put it on the application. Hawaiian. That's what you call yourself, right? But that's not what God called us in the Bible. That's not in the Bible. You understand? They put that label on us, just like I'm not an American. They put that label on us. You understand? Read.
Zephaniah chapter 2 and verse 1. Gather yourselves together. Yea, gather together, O nation not desired.
That's us. We are that nation that's not desired. All right? No one cares about what happened to our kids. No one cares about what happened to you and I. They don't care if you have a job or not. But guess what? That's why he said gather together. You understand? Read.
Before the decree bring forth, before the day pass as the chaff, before the fierce anger of the Lord come upon you.
Ecclesiastes 4:9. So we got to get together before these things happen, before Christ come back and catch you in your sin. Because right now, brother, you in the midst of sin, knowing that you are Israelite and you're not keeping the commandments. You understand? And we can help you with that. Read.
Ecclesiastes chapter 4 and verse 9. Two are better than one, because they have good reward for their labor. For if they fall, one will lift up his fellow, but woe to him that is alone when he falleth.
So you can't be by yourself. That's not how God designed it. That's not, you believe in the Bible, right? God told us to gather together and not to be by ourselves. We're not supposed to be by ourselves. We're supposed to be together as Israelites. That's the other nation. They do that. They separatists. We're not like that. That's not how we are built. We are special. Get that. Deuteronomy 7:6. We are special people. The reason why we are special, because he gave us the laws, statutes, and commandments. Those things made us special. We are different from everybody.
Right.
We're stronger. We faster. We smarter. Do you understand? The only reason why the so-called white man is above us now, it's not because he's smarter than us. It's because God gave him permission to be over us. I'm going to show you that. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 6.
Bring it out.
For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
See that?
The Lord thy God hath chosen chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
We above everybody. I know it don't look like that right now. Because he punished us. Deuteronomy 15. Because he punished us. That's why we look like that right now. And I understand, and I understand the questions we must have, but the main thing you need to do is what God requires of you. That's what you need to ask. What do God require of me? That's what you need to be worried about. Read that.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all his commandments, and all his commandments, and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Now jump up to verse 44. Watch this. He said all them curses are going to come upon us and take us, right? Read it.
Verse 44, he shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him.
What things that we own that the white man coming to us? For cars, for houses, for land. Are they coming to us? No. No, sir. No, they're not. They're not coming to us, our people. We go to them for the cars, for loans, for homes. And yes. If you want a car, you got to go to the... Are you going to your people? Your own people for when you want a car or you want a house? No, you got to read it again.
And he shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him. He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail.
Be the tail. What's manufactured car that our people make? David, out here. What cars do we manufacture out here? What's the name of the car? What name? None of them. No Ford or Chevy. None of this stuff is ours. We consume it. We consume all their stuff. We don't own an inheritance with the world. We don't have no trade with the world. So that's why God's saying we must gather together. Right? Because we're smart enough.
Right.
We're smart enough to come with our own ideas. But as long as we're against each other and fight each other, God ain't going to be with us. God ain't going to listen to our prayers. Right. You understand? Do you pray to God at night? But do you pray? Do you think he hear you? Do you think he hear you when you pray? You think that? Are you keeping his commandments? Commandments. Are you doing what God told you to do? No. Give me John, right? Because that's I appreciate you, brother. Because you telling the truth. You understand? You cannot lie. You know what I'm saying? God ain't gonna deal with you. But when you tell the truth, God can deal with you. Watch this. Read that.
John chapter 9 and verse 31. Now we know that God heareth not sinners.
Hey, you need to read slow, read slow.
Yes, sir.
Now we know that God heareth not sinners. You don't hear sinners. It ain't nothing to get on you. I'm not getting on you, brother. I'm just letting you know that I don't want your prayers to go up in vain. Right. You understand? We're just wasting our time. But you know, he will hear you when you do this. Read it one more time.
Now we know that God heareth not sinners, but if any man be a worshiper of God, and doth his will, him he heareth.
You see that? And does his will, him he heareth. That's right. What is his will? I'm going to show you his will because a lot of people don't know God's will. They use that word a lot. Christianity, our Christians out here, and Catholicism, our Catholic brothers and sisters, they use that word, will, I do his will, I love his will. But when you ask them, what is his will, they don't know his will. Read.
Psalms chapter 40 and verse 8. I delight to do thy will, O my God. Yea, thy law is written within my heart.
Thy law is within me. Thy law is within my heart. Right? So, I'm showing you something. God's love is according to his commandments. And his association with him, you have to be keeping his commandments. That's how he, give me 1 John 2 and 3, 2 and 4. Hold on one second. Read that.
Yes, sir. 1 John chapter 2 and verse 4.
Bring it up.
He that saith, I know him, verse 3. And hereby we do know that we know him.
This is how we know you. You know Jesus? Do you love Jesus? You love Jesus, right? Give it up. What's your name? Watch this. Watch this, guys. I want you to pay attention to this. We all love Jesus, right? You got a girlfriend? Are you married? How old are you? 23. Are you married? Got a girl? Okay, now watch this. You look young. You ain't supposed to have no girlfriend, man. He said, but I do though. Okay, how old are you? 15. You supposed to have no girlfriend at 15, man. You don't got no house and nothing. Nah, bro, ain't no such thing. Let me tell you something. You go to church? You don't go to church? Okay, that's good. No, listen to me. That's good you don't go to church. Because the church out here are liars. They liars. They ain't no good. The church, and you a liar. And you a liar. You a liar. Watch this. Let me show you. Watch this. Watch this. Let me put you on something. Who is this? That's Jesus. Who is this? That's Jesus, right? Okay. No! This ain't no Jesus. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You know what we learned this in? Church. Church says this is Jesus. Church is a liar. Christians are liars. Do you believe the Bible? Yeah. Do you believe the Bible? But you believe in Jesus though. You say you love Jesus. That makes sense. You say you believe in Jesus. You believe in the Bible. All right, get Revelations. I'm gonna show you. Hold on. Just one second. I'm gonna just give you one verse, all right? Read it.
I'll step by.
Yeah.
Revelation chapter 1 and verse 14. His hair and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire.
You hear that? Here we go. This is what they hide from. This look more like us than that, right? They want you to worship them. Read it again.
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
You see that? That's woolly hair. Our people, us, we have woolly hair. Right? Read.
As white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire.
Because he drunk wine. Read.
And his feet like unto fine brass.
And his feet is like unto fine brass. It was dark brown. So dark, read.
As if they burned in a furnace.
As if they burned in a furnace. You burn anything in the furnace, when it comes out to you?
Bring it out.
If you burn something, what color? Black. That's what it just said. Read that one in.
As if they burned in a furnace.
As if they burned in a furnace. That's how color Christ is.
Right.
That's we're reading this out the Bible. So why did they hide it? Why did they? You know why they hide it? Because they want you to worship them.
Yes.
That's why they hide it. You understand that? Okay. All right. So brother, what's your sorry? What's your name? Urban. Before you go, remember this. I want to get you information. Look up, because you say your family went through this. You understand? And I understand. Look, they put labels on us, and we confused. We got confusion of faces. We think we American. We think we Hawaiian. We think we this. We think we that. But God's stepping to you today, calling you today, and if you went through the curses, because the curses is a sign to tell us who we are. And if you fit this sign, then you Israelite. I don't care what man told you. All that, give me Romans 3:3. 3:3, and then after that, Matthew 26. Read that. Romans 3:3. Read it.
Romans chapter 3 and verse 3. For what if some did not believe?
A lot of people is not going to believe. Read.
Shall their unbelief make the faith of God without effect?
God don't give a damn, brother. He don't care. Read.
God forbid. Yet let God be true, but every man a liar.
Let God be true and every man a liar. Do you understand that? Let God be true and every man a liar. This, watch it, read on.
As it is written,
As it is written,
that thou mightest be justified in thy sayings.
that's how you will be justified. Right? You got to keep that as it's written. So that's how you, they got the truth by the word of God. And every man, so don't listen to man or what man called you. You know what I'm saying? I know man called you Hawaii, but God called you the Israelite. You know what I'm saying? Man called me African American. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that. I'm an Israelite.
Right.
So we gotta come back as brothers, because they did this to us. They separated us by these different names.
Hey, Shalom, Shalom. Make sure you subscribe to IUIC Oklahoma, where you catch all the fire videos of us traveling all over the world, especially here in Babylon the Great. You're going to catch Deacon Abiel, myself, Captain Zakar, Captain Pallu, Captain Ezariah, Captain Noah, bringing that heat to the streets. Make sure you subscribe to IUIC Oklahoma. Shalom.
Across the earth, the prophets move. From city streets to distant lands, the message is the same. Israel must rise. Through every quest, every journey, the truth spreads. No border can contain it. No distance can silence it. Our nation lives in every moment. In joy, we celebrate marriages. In sorrow, we honor our dead. On the Sabbath, we gather as one. Families rejoicing together, bound by the commandments of God. Yet are we tried. From the stones in Kenya to the hatred in Montana, we endure as a soldier of the Lord. And still, the mission expands. On the airwaves, on the screens, in every nation under heaven, Israel's voice is heard. We build our communities. We raise our children in royalty. We restore what was broken. We clean what was defiled. We show the world who we are. This is Israel united in Christ. Nation in motion. Nation endures.